Hi everybody, this is Spartica. Welcome. I'm playing a 12-board match point scoring game on BBO, so let's see how it goes. My opponent opens one club. I've got 12 points, flat hand. I'm going to just pass, see what happens. And looks like they might pass out two clubs, so now I'm going to get in with a double because I can sport spades and I can tolerate diamonds as well. So let's see what happens with that. Got to bid them up a little. And let's see, looks like we might end up playing this in spades. Okay, I wanted to play at the 2 level. We're at the 3 level, but might be okay. Let's take a look. So what is my strategy here? I want to take out the trump. I want to maybe develop a club, if I'm lucky, to be able to throw off a heart. And I want to bring in the diamonds for 1 or 2 losers, but not 3. So I've got right away possibly 2 spade losers, a heart loser, possibly 2 clubs, possibly 2 diamonds. So I've got a lot of possible losers. So I'm going to play this because we're 3-3, 2-3, 3-3 in the minors. I'm not as worried about a ruff, which means I'm going to try to develop a trick before I tackle trump. So how do I want to play this? I'll play the 10 of clubs. Okay. So of course they're going to tackle that before I can do anything with my clubs. But anyway, the good thing is I've reduced the clubs to 1 loser. Okay, so I'm going to play the ace. And now my only way to the board is possibly with a spade. And let's see how this one goes. So I can play the queen. So that's encouraging. And so now I have to think about, I could finesse a club, throw off a heart. He played the ace right away. Why did he do that? I don't know. With the bots, with the human, you could guess that maybe they had the ace queen. That's why they went up with the ace. But with the robots, you can't quite know this. So what happens if I finesse and lose? Will I gain back the trick by throwing off a diamond? Maybe, maybe not. But let's try it. Okay. And he's roughing, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to continue with the plan, throwing off a heart. So I got rid of a loser, and now the only spade out is the ace of spades. So what can we do here? Probably the best thing we can do is just throw West in with the ace of spades, and he's going to lead a diamond. And the worst we can do is lose 2 diamonds with him leading it to us. The other option is that he leads something other than a diamond, then it gives me a ruff and a slough. So that's an okay. So we'll play a 4 of spades just to keep my options open. I'll play the 10 of spades, which gives me the option of going both ways. So we're going to play small. Okay. Now, what is he going to do? Oh, he's giving me the ruff and a slough. So that means he probably didn't want to lead away from his queen of diamonds. So we'll take it. Throw off a diamond, ruff it, king of diamonds, and just play the last 2 tricks. And I'm really surprised because we had like 7 possible losers when we looked at this hand, and we brought it in for making it. So I think that one's going to be pretty good board. So you could see there that if I hadn't, let's see what happens to the other tables. So if I hadn't competed, looks like everybody's competing here, but 2 clubs we get down, or it makes, and lots of other people competing, because I did have a hand where I could have maybe doubled right away, but I preferred to sit and wait and see what happened. So anyway, 92%, good start. So here we have 16 points. No reason not to bid one no trump. And one no trump openers are really easy to follow because it's just all formulaic, don't have a major, so 2 diamonds. He jumps to game. The double is lead directing, so that's my weakness. And I'm hoping with my partner jumping to 3 no trump that he has a stopper in that, and he's behind the doubler. So, and my 10 of diamonds, who knows, might be good. So let's see what happens. Okay, so he does have the diamonds truly stopped. Okay, so what will be my strategy here? For the double, there's got to be like 5 diamonds to my left, which means I can play the diamond, and any return is good. It's leading in my ace, queen of spades, ace, jack of hearts, whatever. And then I can lead a 6 of diamonds and finesse the 8 if he doesn't go up with his ace, king. So I can promote a couple diamond tricks here. And I've already got a nice club. Problem is what to throw away. I might, it's a heart or a spade. I'm going to throw a spade away because I'm going to have to find a couple throwaways here. So I win my queen. I always play the highest. Don't let him know I've got the jack. Keep him guessing. And so let's play it 10 of diamonds. Doesn't matter what he does. And so I'm thinking that 9 of diamonds is a singleton now. Okay. So right away, I get a free heart finesse, or I can save that. I'm going to save it. Just cover it. Okay, let's lead another diamond. So he's being coy here. And as expected, that was a singleton. So what does West have left? He's got the 6, the ace, and a small one. So if I lead the queen, he can't lead it again because I can finesse the 5. So again, he's going to have to lead into me. And so and what am I going to throw off? Play the queen. Throw off a club. Okay, so he's making it. So now I can't lead to him. But that's okay. 2 can play this game. So let's start with a spade finesse. I wish I could have kept the 4th spade. Might have been better than the heart, but they're gonna keep tapping me in hearts if that loses. So he's gonna lead another. Oh, he's gonna lead the diamond. Okay. So I promoted that there. So now, what do I want to do here? I'm going to get another heart. I can't finesse the club myself, but he's thrown a couple off. I want to encourage him to lead a club. And by throwing it off, that encourages them, I think, anyway. Okay, so now I've got all the rest. I've got a ace, queen of spades, jack of clubs, ace of hearts, jack of diamonds. So we can claim. And sometimes it's better to claim if you play it out. You might misclick or something. So I think that one will be a good one too. We've got favorable leads. Everything went right. Let's see what we can do in this hand. So 15 points. Singleton club, 4-3 hearts. So my choices would be a diamond, and then if my partner bids a heart, I bid a spade. If he bids a spade, I would go 2 spades. If he bids a no trump, I could pass, or I could do a 1 no trump. And so I have a singleton. I think the ACBL rules is that you can't bid no trump with a singleton unless it's ace, king, or queen. So I qualify there. It gives my partner a chance to use Stayman transfers and to find the best level, knowing that I've got 15 points. Because so I'm going to bid 1 no trump. The worst that can happen is that he transfers to clubs, 2 spade transfer to clubs. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, so interesting. So the robots play Cappelletti. So this shows a two suited hand, hearts and a minor, which probably is clubs. So what do I want to do in this hand? If he likes clubs, if he wants to, his partner will bid 2 no trump if he wants East to say what he is. But I'm going to pass. My partner hasn't said anything. I don't mind hearts. Okay. And how am I going to play this? I don't want to lead my king of clubs because I'm behind this. There might be a finesse coming my way. It could be that my partner has the ace and I can get a ruff. Do I want to lead away from the king jack? Not really. Do I want to lead away from a heart? I don't mind leading away from the king 3 times if my right hand opponent has bid it, because probably the ace is there, so I'm eventually going to get it. But I might have a heart ruff. So I'm thinking my best, leading from an unsupported ace is not great either, but let's try it. And so right away, may not be if I get ruffed here. Okay, so 2 of diamonds from my partner. So if I were playing with a human, my partner would high-low if they had a double 10, and 2 would be either a singleton or a triple 10. Probably more likely a triple 10, because I'm expecting that East is 5-4, 5-5 in hearts and clubs. So it wasn't the best lead, as it turns out, and that shows you why you don't lead from an unsupported ace. So I'm going to lead 2 of spades, because I can almost guarantee that even if East has the queen, he's going to go up with the ace and he'll try to throw it off with this. So I can't really go wrong with this. Prove me wrong. Oh, he proved me wrong. Okay. That means he did have 10 and the queen. Okay, so that's not what I was thinking. But it shows now that he does have a singleton diamond and doubleton spade. And what am I going to do with this? Might as well just exit with a spade, let him lead. And this is what I wanted. I wanted my heart ruff. Okay, and what am I going to do here now? I don't think we're going to get him down. Like if my partner has the ace of hearts or whatever, so there's 5, 3, 3. My partner has at most 2 hearts. If they're the ace queen, we're going to crash things. So if I lead a spade, he's going to waste his biggest heart probably to see if he can promote my trump. If I lead a diamond, it's passive, but then I think my best bet is to get partner to ruff, or he doesn't ruff. Maybe he wants to. Okay, so winning with the jack of hearts. And interesting. So what am I going to do here? And that means he probably has the ace or something like that, so we might get him down still. Okay, 9 of clubs. I will take it. And I'm hoping my partner has the ace of hearts. I think he might have the queen of hearts. But anyway, let's play a diamond. He wins that. Heart. Yeah, the queen of hearts. Okay, we got him down. And he's doing a 4-card Cappelletti. I guess that's okay. And I was thinking he would probably have 5-4 hearts and clubs, but it was the reverse. So interesting, and the diamonds were 2-2. So my partner's 2 diamonds was unhelpful. He didn't give me count. And that would have been nice to know. But it still worked out well. And you can see we're doing pretty well here at 90% over 3 boards. So let's see what happens with other tables. So there's only one other person playing hearts, or two others, and they make it, making either 2 or 3, so we're doing well to get them down. And lots of us just playing one no trump. And so likely this was because the bidding, I didn't open a trump, I opened a diamond, partner bid a no trump, and that's where we played. And, or no, actually that's East playing no trump. Okay, sorry, my mistake. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like this was not our hand to play. We played 3 diamonds, down 3 every time, 2 diamonds, doubled, yeah. Okay, so pretty good board. And let's look at our 3 no. Again, there's a lot of people making 4 like us and a lot going down. So good start. Okay, so next hand, 14 points, nice 6-card club suit. So I'm going to give a 2/1 game force. He's really bidding his spades. Now, if I with a human partner, this would always guarantee 6 spades, but I've learned the hard way that that quite often they have 5, and then we get into bad contract. So I'm going to just bid my hand diamonds. So I'm at least 5-4. I'm actually 6-4. Let's see. So he says, okay, no, I really do have 6 spades, maybe 7. So so now my hand is pretty good. This 3 of hearts singleton is going to be really valuable. I've got everything. So I've already bid my hand sort of fully. So we'll go 4 spades. See what he does after that. Probably just we'll play it there. So I think this should be a pretty safe contract. So yeah, look at this. If I take out trump, it's all over. Jack of clubs is probably a singleton, and my problem is if I take out trump and I lose, say, the spade finesse, then I've got a singleton heart. So a couple ways I can mitigate against this is I can play off 3 diamonds right away, throw off 2 hearts, and then that gives me the freedom to do the spade finesse. Or I can just play king of spades, ace of spades, and then let them get their spade and the heart. So I should make 5 here. So let's see how I can do this. So I can play ace of diamonds. And king of spades. So let's throw off a couple hearts. Hopefully I don't get rough. Okay, so now I can afford to take the finesse or not. What do I want to do? Or would he cover if he had it? I don't think so. So I'll try the jack. Yeah, okay. So he's going to cash a heart. And I'll make sure I don't get over roughed here. Play the ace of spades. Would that queen of spades have fallen? No, it wouldn't have. Okay, and so now I can claim. So I knew I was going to make 5 here, is trying to make 6. Or actually would have made 7 if that finesse had worked. So let's claim. And maybe some people will make 7. I could finesse the spade the other way. So actually that's an interesting way. I could have finessed the spade the other way, and I still have, if it loses, I still have the king of hearts to rough the second heart return. So I think some people might make that 650, and yeah, a lot of people do. Oh, actually, we all make 650. Nobody, but an interesting play would have been just take the first trick in the in south and immediately finesse the 10 of spades. Okay, let's play this one. 13 points. I do have diamonds stopped. 4 or 5 spades. We're vulnerable. Partner's already a passed hand. So I could double, or I could pass. So I'm going to pass just to see what happens. So right away, they're bidding my 2 suits. So I don't want to do a takeout double. We're going to end up in one of those. So I'm going to pass. And right away I'm liking this outcome. And the only problem is I'm going to be on lead and I have to figure out what to lead. So I'm going to pass. We got a good shot at this. I might get some hearts. We might get 3 diamonds, ace of hearts, maybe a club, and see what partner can do. So what do I want to do? I could play king of clubs, hoping to establish a ruff. My diamonds are all high, so I don't want a ruff. I want to be taken out trump with this. Don't want to lead from ace jack, so I might as well lead to the board strike. He's got 4 plus, I've got 2, so there's going to be shortness here. Let's just lead the 2 of spades. So this, I think, is a good lead. Partner's going to play whatever he can. So partner's denied the ace of spades, so not the greatest. So do I want to play the jack? I just promote the 9 if I do. So I just have to hope he doesn't finesse the 9. How brave is this guy? Okay, so right now I've guaranteed 3 diamond tricks. So 2 of clubs. So I know Declare has the queen of spades, but okay. And my partner is ruffing. Does he have any trump left? Oh, no trump. Okay, but that was sort of expected. But it's good because I get a favorable lead there. I can do, I'm not going to cover the queen because he might lead it if he ever gets to the board, but he can never get to the board. So I'm just going to exit with the spade. See what happens. He might throw me in with the queen. Okay. And could take my diamond. Forces him to take diamond finesse. Okay, I'm going to do that because he leads into me. And that's okay, but he's end played me. Oh, there's the king of hearts. So what does that mean? He's got the queen of hearts. Because if I crash his queen of hearts, that's okay. I got the jack. So I don't have to underlead the jack because he might be down to the queen of hearts and a top club. So let's play the ace of hearts. And I got the jack of hearts. And we're doing pretty well here. We're doing really well, 73%. So other tables. So 2 diamonds does not go well anywhere. It makes a few times. And if we get into 3 hearts, if I'm doubling, we're going to find a heart fit. And on a 5-3, it's pretty good, but does not make. So my strategic passes in this bidding were turned out to be good, and it was mainly because I wanted to find out a little bit more before I decided whether I wanted to get into the bidding, and it was a pretty good chance I would get another chance. Okay, so here we go. 15 points. 5 spades. Got a good diamond rebid, so I'm going to bid 1 spade. 1 no trump. It's forcing. Double. What does this mean? Take out double. So I've got a chance to bid my spade suit. But I don't have that again. So I might just pass and see what happens. If they get into clubs, then I'll bid my diamonds. But I'm going to pass. They're vulnerable. Hearts. So my partner doesn't like the spades. He's on lead. I've got great hearts, Singleton club. They're probably on a 4-4 heart fit. My partner's going to lead a spade if I, he should anyway. So let's pass. They're vulnerable. Let's get them down here. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. That's actually turns out to be good because the Singleton spade, I can just play the 10. Okay, might as well continue it. And let's see how many partner has. So partner has 2. And it means they're probably on a 4-4 fit. Partner went up with the club. So, am I being bamboozled out of my ace of diamonds? Probably, but still better not to play it there. And it turns out that was good. So, got to be careful here because West is now, the declarer is now set up his clubs. And unfortunately, my partner went up with a club earlier, which makes him finessable now. But he's got no entries to the board, and so he doesn't have any diamonds. And so I want to hold up so that I can block the club suit. And so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, and again, if I trump it, then the Jack of Hearts becomes an entry. So I'm going to play small. And yeah, this is not going well. Now the 7's good, so. Okay, so problem is I need to trump that. Take out that trump. Play the ace of diamonds. Queen of spades. And he's got the jack of spades, but if I didn't overtake, I don't know if, yeah, he would have been able to get in rough spade. So, so that one didn't work out as well. So I'm thinking maybe, what are other tables doing? Oh, we're down in 3-no, down 1 or 2. And so we could have been busy bidding, doing better going down than letting him make. If we could have got him down, that would have been a top board. Okay. So 18 points here. So not too much for 1-no trump. So we'll bid our long suit. And then we'll jump to 2-no trump, which shows 18, 19 points. 2 to 3 spades. So let's see what he does. So 3 clubs, sort of minimum. He might have 5 spades, but if so I can tell him, well, I do have 3 spades. And he can go 3-no, so no, already I just have 4 spades. So let's see how this one goes. Safe thing would have been to pass the clubs. And now, I'm pretty happy I didn't actually, because look at this hand, 10, 14. He gave me a passing bid. Like when you look at 3 clubs here, 7+ points, but he's just rebidding. So it was a passable bid, and 14 points opposite my 18. We're almost in the slam range, and I think we've got a diamond, 5 clubs, 3 hearts, and 4 spades. So yeah, we're missing a slam here. And the good thing is I didn't pass 3 clubs. So now I've got 5 clubs, 3 hearts, 4 spades. 5, 8, 12. That's all the rest. And it's solid, right? So I can just claim. And so we missed the slam. Are other people going to find that? I don't know. I bid pretty strong. I bid 2-no, but other people found it. Let's see how the bidding went there. And one of them, 1 club, 1 spade, 2-no, 3-no, 6-no. Oh, I didn't go 3-no. I went 3 spades. Why didn't he just go 6-no there? Yeah, so somehow in showing him my spades, prevented him from going 6-no. Okay. I like mine better. I gave him the opportunity to go 4 spades, 3 no's, 6 spades, 6-no, and he chickened out. So, yeah, so we're having a great start. We've got 2 mediocre boards here, but we're still doing pretty good, 64%. And it shows us over here we're in first place so far as things are going. So, okay. 17 points. I don't have a club stopper, but I do have both majors, so I'm going to double for takeout. One spade is minimal. So if I was minimal, I'd pass, but I'm going to invite, showing 14 to 18. Let's see what he does with that, passing. Okay, so he was forced to bid. He could have 0 to 6 points, and there's the 6 points. So how am I going to play this? I've got 2 diamond losers, a club loser, a heart loser, and a spade loser maybe. So that's 6 possible losers. I can probably bring it in for less. So let's see what we can do here. First, I'm just going to play ace, king of spades, 8 ever, 9 never. Let's see what happens. Does that rule work? Yes, it does. Okay. So now I want to develop a heart trick, like a heart throwaway. So what's the best way to do that? I could lead to my hand. I could play the ace and another heart. So I think I'm just going to play ace and another heart. There's the 10. So right away, we've guaranteed a heart. So it looks like I could have finessed the king and then the queen would have dropped. But okay. But I just want to set up a heart before they set this up. So now I'm going to ruff a spade. And this gives me a possibility of an exit. So I've got 2 losers. But suppose whoever's got the king of diamonds has it singleton. Unlikely, but if they do, they have to give me a ruff and a sluff. So they can still screw up here. And very unlikely, but it was a possibility. So there we go. So could I have got another trick? Could have led a heart to the queen, then the ace, then the jack, then the 9. But I didn't. And so we'll see again. Oh man, that's other tables. Yeah, so some probably did that finesse. One brave person bid it, the game there. So I invited, how did they get there? 1 club, 1 no trump. Okay, so they're doing an interesting no trump with no club stopper, but they get a favorable response, a transfer, and they know they're on a 5-4 fit. Again, this 2 hearts could be 0 points. So I don't really admire the bidding because bidding no trump without a club stopper, and they're jumping the game when partner could have 0 points for that transfer. But they get rewarded in this case. Okay, 13 points, pretty ugly hand, flat, nothing, partners pass, so we'll open a club. And my plan was to pass whatever partner bid. Even if they bid a heart or a spade, we'd play in a 4-3 fit at the worst. But why no trump? That's where we want to play. We want to get a part score here. Okay, so what is the strategy? We've got 4-4 clubs. We can probably get 2, maybe 3 tricks there. Spade lead is the weakest, but if I play the jack, it protects the queen on the way back. 4th is probably the 4th best. So rule of 11 shows 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't really tell me much about the suit other than at least one of the honors is going to be over there. If I get a spade back, nope. Okay. So I don't want to take the finesse here. I don't think it's going to work. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work now. So how do I want to play this? I could play a heart. I could set up the diamonds and just take my lumps in this spade. So now I've got weaknesses both ways. If West gets in, he's going to lead another club. And if East gets in, he's going to lead a spade through me. So I might as well just, I'm tempted to play the jack of hearts and putting West in if it loses. Because I've got 4-3, I'm just going to play it this way. Okay, so interesting. I've got 3 tricks. I'm going to struggle. So if East had the, I think West must have the king of diamonds. So let's try go back to the heart plan. Okay, so this is pretty good. So now what am I going to do? I'm getting close to my tricks. I could I could lead to the diamond there, which would give me, set up the queen and then preserving the 10 of hearts as an entry. But then I can just see what's going to happen, king of diamonds, a club through the clubs, and he's probably got the ace 10, and then a spade through the spade, and they could take all the rest of the tricks here. So I'm going to just cash out. Whoops. So now I'm all the tricks I need -1. So let's see if the king of diamonds is really over there. So that's what I thought. And here comes, so now, wow, okay, so this is good. So now my queen of spades is the trick, and he's end played. He's gonna have to take his heart, that's fine. And now, queen of diamonds is no good. So 7 of clubs there is interesting. So 7, 9, the ace 10 is still out. Yeah, there's no legitimate way to get another trick. If he's got the ace singleton, it's going to whatever other suit he has. So we'll cover it. Okay, good. And good. So here I was worried about going down, and all of my assumptions were sort of off there. And so we're back to getting some good boards after those 3 bad boards. Even the 2 spades, 170 should have been good. Okay, so 18 points. Got a 5-card heart suit. No reason not to bid it. And so I think I've got the extra singleton here. Ace, queen of diamonds. The spades are behind me, but he might lead a spade into me. So let's just go 4 hearts. I like this. I think I can make it. Okay, so this is good because he's not going to overtake it. And this is good. Okay, so my strategy here is I'm going to take the trump out and then run the club. So they're 6-4. So the worst that can happen is I lose this. Yeah, okay. So that's okay. And what is he going to do now? Might as well throw off the queen of spades. And let's see how the hearts break. 1 is already gone, so that's encouraging. It's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So all the hearts are gone. So it's just a question of seeing what's happening with the clubs. So they're not happening. That's okay though. So we'll concede a club and take the rest. So we just make it because we get the heart ruff and the club break. But it could have been worse. He could have returned a club for a club ruff, and then another spade for a spade ruff, and then another club for a club ruff, another spade. So I could have been down like 2 or 3 there. So let's claim, and let's see how other people did. I'm wondering if people got this, because look at this ruff, Wow. Ace of diamonds, ruff, 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 ruff. Was anybody down that many? A couple people went down too, otherwise it's pretty flat. Okay, so 12 points, rule of 20 says I should open. This adds up to 29 with 4 spades, 5 clubs, and 12 points. So we'll open 1 club. And partner can't bid. I could bid 3 clubs, but we're not vulnerable, but it shows 15 to 22 points. I don't have that, so we'll pass. And I'm liking 4 spades. I think I can set it. The partner didn't support clubs, so probably doesn't have a lot. Hopefully he'll lead a club. Let's see what happens. When in doubt, lead your partner suit. Oh, I'm on lead, sorry. Okay, well that's even better. So let's see what happens here. We already know that partners 2 is meaningless. Would he high-low if he had it? No. Would he have supported me? You know, is he false carding with the queen of clubs? Let's just do it because I'm hoping to promote my trump anyway. So right away, if he's got 5 spades, he's now down to 4. Let's see who's got that king. So partner, I'm not really counting on anything. So looks like partner might have a heart. That's okay. Yeah, so he threw off his 2 hearts, but now he's down to 3 spades. I'm counting my partner for 1. And so we gotta knock out that king. Yeah, so interesting. So I have to do a count here. Partner has no spades, which means they were 6, 4, 3. He's roughed twice. Yeah. So I'm going to get another rough, and then he's going to play another club or diamond. Yeah. Thought we'd get him here, but we did not. So my ace king of clubs should have switched to a heart, so we had him there. So very bad reasoning there. It wasn't clear whether the switch would help or not, but it turns out we could have got a couple more tricks there. Got him down 2 probably. So I'm not even going to look at that one because I know everybody else I should look at it. Yeah, everybody got it down there, and not many people made. So bad. Here we go. 17 points. Great spade suit. 1 club opener, right partner. Okay, so we're not in a game force yet, but I'm going to bid 2 diamonds, which is a new minor forcing, saying I've got, and he's jumping the game. Okay, so 17 points. So I just said I had, you know, like 11, 12 points and probably 5 spades. So he's denied spades, denied a 4-card major. He's got 14 high card points because he already signed off at 1 no trump. So this is 14 opposite my 17. So we're at 31 points. If he had 3 spades, he would have bid it. So this says he's got 2 to 3 spades. He might have 2. So what do I want to do here? You know, I'm not really worried about clubs. You know, he's denied majors and everything. So my worry is we're missing a slam here. But we're not going to miss a slam if he's only got 1 spade. So I think the best thing is just to pass, and we'll get an average board. I could bid 4 spades, and then he might, or I could bid 4 no. That shows 18 points. And so I'm going to pass. And plus I already know he's only got 14 points. So pass. And I'm thinking he's probably got 1 spade, 2 spades. Okay. So we probably have 2 losers. And what's the safest way to play spades? Probably just to take it in my hand and lead to the jack. Okay, and then we'll see. Okay, let's take a look at the spades, see how they work. So those are working. So I've got the Queen of Hearts as an entry. I've got 3 clubs. So I've got all the rest of the tricks except one. So I could try to sneak a diamond by, or I could run all my winners, keeping the Ace, King, Queen, 6, and so somebody has to guard both the Ace of Diamonds and 4 clubs. And if they're the same person, I can squeeze that person. But with only 6 clubs, they could be 3, 4. Yeah, because I could go everything, just leaving the King of Diamonds in my hand, throwing off those 3 things in one. So what is the most likely way? Will they duck a diamond if I lead to the 10? I get a less than a 50% chance of doing that. So I think I'm going to play for the squeeze, just because it's more spectacular when it works. So let's try it. So diamond throw away. So there's 1 club thrown away. We'll throw off a club because we're going to have to throw off a club right away. So we might as well think that I'm not going to try to promote my clubs. Okay, and let's play another one. So there's 1 club on each hand, so that's encouraging. But don't get too encouraged, because when it comes to counting, the robots don't make mistakes. But here's my squeeze card. Queen of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds. So let's see, they've both thrown off a club, so that's problematic. So yeah, okay, this is working. Hey, okay, so if I let a diamond, he might have not played his ace, but the reason I did the squeeze, because it's much more spectacular, isn't it? Even though, so I was doing really well at 90%, now I'm like at 57%. So so I did make 6, and other tables, some made 6, some went down. And how did they bid that? Okay, we can't see it at this point, or can we? Oh, yeah. Oh, so anyway, so 57%. It's respectable, but you know, when I'm off to a great start like this, it was disappointing to get some of these bad boards here. But anyway, that's bridge. So thanks for watching. Have a good day, and cheers.